more than 170 years, St. Vincent de Paul Louisville has been helping families in need. They're going through some big changes with some new leadership, and here to tell us more, our Executive Director, Jennifer Clark, and Senior Events and Development Coordinator, Mackenzie Greenwald. Great to have you both here.
Thanks for having us.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, big shoes to fill, right?
Absolutely.
But he's not going far, I heard.
He's not. He's not, yes. Dave Calzi, our former CEO, he is, I've said stepping to the side, not stepping back, not retiring. He's stepping to the side. He's going to be our Chief Community Relations Officer, and I am just thrilled to continue to work with him. Yeah.
And I think that really speaks to, you cannot name many organizations in Louisville that have been around for 170 years without going through different evolutions and changes. And I think right now is such a unique moment. It really speaks to that how creative you all are to say, Dave is a treasure. Where can we continue to have his input? In your selection, I mean, it's just a godsend. It really is.
Thank you.
I mean, kind of talk about how you kind of see this as a really special moment for St. Vincent de Paul to seize this opportunity and move forward.
Absolutely. Well, you know, St. Vincent de Paul, we have been around for 170 years. We grew out of volunteers at the parish level. And those volunteers continue today. They're amazing. They inspire us. And now we have our campus with our shelter and our kitchen and all of our housing. We serve thousands of people every year. So it is a really unique moment for us to continue to grow and evolve and meet the needs of the community. It's very exciting.
And you're the first female head of this organization,
I
too.
am. Yeah.
That's a big deal. It's huge. How do you think, does it lend to your insight and kind of your ideas that you know this is a pivotal moment and you can kind of have that female touch to it?
Well, you know, women have always played a very important part in our organization. I'm incredibly honored and humbled to represent all of the work that they do every day. And I think that it's going to be a really great thing to continue in that tradition, but from a leadership point. So it is very exciting.
And you're not new to the organization. You've been in multiple roles with St. Vincent de Paul.
I have. I've been at St. Vincent de Paul for 7 years. My last role was as Chief Operating Officer. And so, you know, this is just another step on my leadership journey at an amazing organization. And
question actually for both of you, that I feel like this is a really pivotal point. You know, I think when you ask the community about homelessness, sometimes people will tune out, or they'll have a very negative connotation. You still have to do the work that you're doing. So how do you appeal to the public to get the help for the very specific programs that you have, that you are always in need of help and financial assistance?
I understand that you can look at people not having housing and just the overwhelming need and how much it would take to really solve that problem and be overwhelmed. And I think that people can also lose hope in the face of that, which discourages them from wanting to contribute. You feel like you're not going to make a difference.
Right.
But our donors and our volunteers absolutely make a difference. We recently housed somebody who had been in our emergency shelter for years. They volunteered in our kitchen every single day, but they, you know, they were paraplegic and had a lot of barriers to housing. We took a one-bedroom apartment, completely retrofitted it to make it handicapped accessible. And that was the work of the team, just knowing this person and having so much love. And it was due to our donors and also, you know, his ability to stay resilient and stay strong and make it through that and finally get to a place where he has stability and is really thriving. So those kinds of stories people need to hear because it makes you realize that even when seeing people in house feels overwhelming and hopeless, everybody's an individual. Every individual that we house makes a difference. And people need to remember that everybody is a person with their own story who deserves housing.
And I feel like, Mackenzie, you play such a vital role with your specific job. You are telling the stories out to the community and planning these wonderful events. How does that, just knowing that you want the community to know more and more, how do you engage them to get involved in, and even specifically with the clubs and cocktails events? These are great events, I think, for people to see the organization and how they can make a difference.
Yeah, so I've been in my role for a little over 3 years, and so I've really been able to see all of our events grow over those 3 years, and just, you know, coming out of COVID and just really bringing people back together, I think was such a crucial part of that for me. And, you know, again, just seeing them grow and being able to tell our story and just really show the incredible success that we have as an organization because of the people who attend our events, because of our donors, volunteers, supporters, you know, everybody in a capacity that is really helping us to continue our mission. It's just so special to me, and just to be able to continue to see them grow and just keep telling our story. It's so important.
One of the big ones that's been so successful has been clubs and cocktails, and it's
Yeah.
back again in September.
It
What can
is.
guests expect from this
Yeah,
year?
so it's a 2-day event, 21st year. So it's been around forever. We're so excited to continue it and to continue the tradition of that event. So it's a 2-day event. We have the Dinner and Hope Award on Sunday evening, September 22nd, and then our golf scramble is on Tuesday, September 24th at Harmony Landing. So we're just really excited, especially for the Hope Award this year, and to be able to present that for the second annual year for it.
Can you reveal who will get the Hope Award, or is that a surprise night of?
I think we're going to keep it a little bit of a surprise.
I like that.
But we're really excited about who it is, and it has an incredible story, and we're excited to share it with the rest of the world for sure.
And are tickets still available to those events?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can go to our website to find tickets, and you can do either just the dinner and golf. You can do them kind of separately. We kind of tried to change the ticketing prices a little bit this year, so it can be a little bit more inclusive and have people attend both events.
And I think to let the community know, if you can't do that, volunteer. Volunteer in the soup kitchen, in the,
Yep.
help out in some way. I know that I always see in my parish the information for kids to get volunteer and service hours, right? It's a great way, I think, to open up their eyes to the different ways that they can
Absolutely.
help in the smallest of ways. It all matters at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
It's great to have you both here. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Congratulations once again.
Thanks.
Send our best to Dave.
Will do.
He's a fan favorite of us here.
Well,
you know.
he's also a fan, so
I love what he's, and he just brings, and I think you're the same way, so much energy and excitement to the role you both do that it makes us get excited for you. So thank you again
Thank
for all
you.
you're
Yeah.
doing. For more information, go to svdplou.org.